quite early on in the pregnancy with my first child, Paddy, I decided to go for a home birth. I felt it was right for me, and I did a bit of reading about labour and what it's like to labour, and I had a kind of fear of being in a hospital environment and not being the expert in the room and having my birth taken away from me somehow. And I wanted to be in my own environment, and my husband was supportive. He was a bit sceptical, but he too did a little bit of reading. But we were lucky enough to have one midwife throughout the pregnancy, and she gave us a lot of one-to-one education about the benefits of our choice, about home birth being, support, a good environment for a labouring woman, with privacy and darkness and quiet and calm. And we set up a pool, and obviously, when you have your first baby, you can do all the preparation in the world, but you never know what it's going to be like, really deep down, 100%. But it was an intense experience. It wasn't painless, but it was exhilarating. And, I felt just afterwards so proud of myself, what we'd done. I was just so in love with my little baby. And, it was just the most incredible, mind-blowing experience of my life. It was amazing. It was amazing, amazing, amazing. And so when I was pregnant with Esther, it was always going to be at home again. And her birth was even more amazing. It was textbook, so straightforward. That it wonderful. I mean, for me, the best start to motherhood, which I always think birth is the easy bit. The challenges really start when you've got the baby. It's like, what do I do now? So yeah, it was wonderful. And what was wonderful as well was that I knew the midwife with me, and I felt completely safe with her. And I felt actually it didn't matter where I was; she was with me, and I could let it all hang out. Let all the hormones were just mind blowing. The endorphins that I experienced, that kind of were just incredible. In fact, I quite like to have another baby just to have those endorphins again. And but babies are hard work, children are hard work, and for me, my home births prepared me for that hard work and those challenges of motherhood, because I felt after my birth that I could do anything, I could achieve anything, and when your baby's a few weeks old, you're knackered, you haven't had any sleep for days, you're breastfeeding round the clock. But you're doing that because you love your baby, and you know that's what your baby needs. For me, the memory of my births, each time kind of got me through those dark moments. Like, come on, you gave birth to this little person. You can get through this challenging time. Wonderful start to motherhood for me.